Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker rigatoni with Italian sausage, sun-dried tomatoes, and artichokes. Okay, I'm starting out here in my 6-quart electric pressure cooker, and I have a pound of hot Italian sausage here that's pre-ground. I'm going to put it in here and brown it up, and if you can't get your sausage already pre-ground, just buy it in the casings and cut it out of the casings, a pound of it. So I'm going to get this in here and get this browning. Okay, now that my sausage is brown and I pulled it out, I've set aside. I have one red bell pepper and one yellow bell pepper. I cut into big chunks. I'm going to add them down into the pressure cooker, and I still have it on saute brown. We're going to cook these for a few minutes to soften them up. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of pre-chopped garlic. If you use fresh, just use 1 clove. And I'm going to put a pinch of red crushed pepper flakes in here. And if you don't like hot, spicy food, you could just use regular sweet Italian sausage, and you could leave out the hot pepper. This is optional. I'm going to go ahead and continue sauteing this on the brown side for a few minutes till it starts to soften up those peppers. Okay, now that my peppers and garlic sauteed for a few minutes, I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of red wine. I'm going to bring this up to a simmer to cook the alcohol off of the wine. Okay, now that I've my wine simmer for just a minute or two to cook off the alcohol, I'm going to add in a 14.5 ounce can of chicken stock. I'm also going to add in a 28 ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Getting them down in there. I'm going to add in 6 ounces of artichoke hearts. Now this is a 12 ounce jar, so I'm just going to add half in. And this here is, they're soaked in water. You can get them marinated too, but you don't want to get the water in it. You want to put them in drained. So I'm just going to pull them out with a fork and get them in here. And I'm just eyeballing this, guys. Which I've only ever had artichoke hearts one other time, and that was marinated in like an oil with some not Parmesan cheese, but like a mozzarella cheese in with it. It was good. You know, I liked it. So, okay, this is about 6 ounces. I have some sun-dried tomatoes here. I'm going to put 4 ounces of those in, and this here is an 8.5 ounce jar, so I'm going to put a little under half of a jar in. And it's all about eyeballing in this house, guys. Okay, that's about good. They kind of look like anchovies. I'm going to add my sausage back in I had set aside, and then I'm going to add in my rigatoni. I have a 1 pound box of rigatoni here. I'm going to add the whole box in. And I'm going to add in a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. I can add more in at the end if this isn't enough. I don't want to put too much in. Okay, I'm going to take my jar that I had crushed tomatoes in and put a little water in here. I'm going to put about 1/4 of the can of water in there. I'm going to give this a good stir. Get everything all nice and mixed up in there. Okay, and I'm going to put my lid on here. Lock it in place, set it on airtight. I'm going to cancel out the saute brown, and I'm going to set this for pressure cook for 10 minutes. And then when this is done, we'll do a quick release. I want to show you guys a little tip real quick. If you ever had problems with your electric pressure cooker sealing the valve closing, which we all have, and then flashes an error, here's a quick tip to get it closed for sure. Just press down on your lid, and that'll force up that valve, like it did mine, and that'll enable the pressure to build without your pressure cooker canceling out on an error. Alright, my 10 minutes are up and this is done. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Okay, I'm going to finish this up by garnishing it with some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. My handy dandy cheese grater I stole from Olive Garden. I'm just kidding about that, guys. Okay, there you have it. Rigatoni with Italian sausage, sun-dried tomatoes, and artichokes in a pressure cooker. Give this a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.